Hare Krishna.
Always go for this Prabhuji, always Krishna Prabhu Devasi Mataji.
Shila Gurudev ki jai.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, the topic name is ki, are you attached to money, to wife and family, or to go to the heavenly planets after death? If you want to learn, then join.
So, I'm attached. Are you attached? You raise your hands, please. So we all learn. Not that I'm not attached and I'm going to teach you guys not to be attached. I'm attached. I'm attached to money, all these things. Others who are not switching their camera on, we assumed it is by default they are saying yes. They don't have a right to say no. Okay, well, what do we do now? Big problem. It's a big problem. Huh? And how attached are we? Is it a big problem? We think it's a problem. One thing is being attached, and second thing is to think it is a problem. Do you think it is a problem to be attached to wife, family, money, and go to heavenly planets? Because you may think, no, it's not a problem. I don't see it as a problem. Then it's fine. You're in the wrong class, man. You know, you see it as a problem. I see it as a problem. You said a problem. Just raise your hands, please. Yes, you see it as a problem. Okay. Well, then what do we do now? How many years have I spent time and we're still attached? Shame on us. It's okay. Like those in the beginners program, they will be laughing at us. They were thinking, no, no, I don't want to follow this program, man. After so many years, they are still attached. And they're telling me not to be attached. What is this going on? Hey, Deepak ji, what is this going on? This is wrong. This is all fraud. At least they're not asking for money. That's the only thing. Otherwise, it's all fraud, waste of time. I think you've got the wrong plumber. You must find another plumber. Find another new plumber. Nice, nice, big guru who can teach you all these nice things, big things. Here we are attached after so many years, attached to wife, attached to family, attached to money, attached to higher planets, to everything. Not only I'm attached to my chapati also. But unlike my chapati is without ghee and oil, I'm attached to that also, you see. You understand? So it's not about what you give up. It's about what you have. Interesting, is it? Is it not? I've given up. Sorry, one can give up having your food without ghee, oil, salt, sugar, but still be attached. So giving up is not detachment. Anjali Mother, you understand this point? You understand this point?
No. Yes, Prabhuji. Trying to understand actually.
Well done. Well said. Trying to understand. What about Deepak ji? You understand this problem? That we may give up all this, salt, sugar, ghee, oil, parade, cheese, all these things, but still attached to food. You understand this point? It's not giving up. Is not attachment. It's not detachment. Do you understand this point? So we can't hear you. We can't see you. Are you with us?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So giving up is not detachment. Okay, okay. Can you explain to me how giving up is not detachment, man? Giving up means detachment only, no? Attachment is to means keeping holding it. Detachment means you give up. It's a good question. Good point. Do you think like this? Do you think like this? Then raise your hand if you think like this. Okay, if you're not thinking like this, then raise your hands. If you're not thought like this. I'm raising my hands first. Even I had not thought like this. Before this point, I had not thought like this. Giving up is not detachment. Seriously, I had not thought like this. I'm telling you honestly. Why should I lie to you? So I'm a bogus person. That's what I'm telling you. Before asking this question, I had not thought like this. I'm telling you, fact. Far out. It's too much to start, eh? It's like a blockbuster movie starting with a big bang, you know. Oh wow! We thought that detachment means to give up. No, giving up is not detachment, because if you may give up, you may give up your wife, but still attached to sex life. Far out. You may give up to eat all this, but still attached to food. So what is this going on? God, can somebody make me understand, please? It's a little hard for me to understand what I just spoke now. I think it's become very cold. I'm feeling cold in, in the winter season. That's a difficulty, you know. Let me start the heater first. मैं warm, my brain will be warmed up. कुछ समझ में आता नहीं है. क्या हो क्या रहा है भाई? Okay, but anyway, because we wrote this, so we are going to ask continue discussion. Okay, continue the discussion. So help me. We all will do together. Okay, it's not that one person is I'm detached and I'm teaching you how to be detached. Because I just got to know now that detachment isn't mean giving up, whatever it means. Right. Kusharas, whenever you're ready, how long you going will take, please?
About 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay, so when you're ready, I'll continue with this in the meantime. Everybody is attached to either of these things. Now, we are not attached to higher planets. How many of us attached to going to higher planets? Raise your hands, please. Nobody's, no? Because we don't have information for going to higher planets. We think I'm going to go back to Godhead. Okay, who wants to go back to Godhead? Raise your hands, please. Everybody raise your hands. That's right. So what do we know about Godhead? We think we speak so much about Godhead. That's why we are wanting to go back to Godhead. Higher planets are not good. Not good at all. Huh? Higher planets are not good. What if we say in higher planets death is like you may even choose to go to die. You can live peacefully, the problem. Enjoy like a king. Absolutely, higher planets. That's why people worship. They do higher planetary system. They go to higher planetary system. They want to go to Indralok, Indralok, and so many other lokas. They want to go Chandraloka. They want to go. It is do nothing, man. Do some yagnas and you can go there. Enjoy. No problem. One and women. And strength means what? What kind of strength you may have? Unlimited strength. Not like our strength nowadays. We don't have much strength at all. You know. Yeah. Actually, we are this third point I was debating to write or not. You know, because don't have much knowledge to say I want to go. I don't want to go to heavenly planets. We think heavenly planets is like us only living in the next door neighbor. You know, or neighbor. No, no. Heavenly planets is very super duper big. You know, very beautiful. Unimaginably beautiful. Heavenly planets. Unimaginably beautiful. And don't misunderstand. When Krishna appears, he has many demigods appearing with him from heavenly planets. They get special treatment too. You know. So what's wrong if in next life if we go to heavenly planets and from there we can go back to Godhead, enjoy, we can double enjoyment. Is it what now you don't want to do it? You tell me. So next life we can go to heavenly planets, enjoy life of unlimited pleasure, enjoyment for unlimited lifetime, unlimited life, years, and then we can go back to Godhead after that. What's wrong with it? Best. At least you'll enjoy everything, no? Huh? But we have come to the material world, so we must enjoy both. No, you must remember. We must have enjoyed in the past. I do not know, but now that we know that we should enjoy this and enjoy that also. What do you think? Is it not so? Suchi Mataji, is it not a good idea? Is it a good idea or not a good idea? Yes, not a good idea, or yes, a good idea.
Sorry, Mataji, we can't hear you.
She doesn't want to speak, is it?
Yes, Prabhuji, it's a good idea. Hare Krishna.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. It's a very good idea. You must enjoy heavenly planets and then you can go back to Godhead. Enjoy both. Best. You guys can go to Godhead this lifetime itself. We can go. We want to enjoy first. We'll go there and then we go to Godhead. We'll see you there. Keep our seat reserved, eh? Yeah, the big gurus. Yeah, keep our seat reserved there. That's right, seat reserved there. We are so sure to go. Good for you. Bye. We don't know. So this particular verse was an instruction given to whom Krishna accepted as his father, Vasudeva. Okay, then Vasudeva said, "What should be done so that our karmas can be purified? Yeah, and what actions to be performed so that our past actions can be purified?" Okay, it's a good question. Everything is a good question. You know? It's a good question. Very good question. So when he asked this question, he asked this question to the sages. You know, they all assembled. The sages are perplexed. They're perplexed because they thought, do we answer the question? He is the father of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Narad were there, Vyasadeva were there, Narad Muni Vyasadeva, all of them. They said, no, we should not say. They said, this is, you know, speak like this means, who are you going to answer? He's got Krishna as his son. And being Krishna present, how can we be answering this question? So they said, look, it's like, you know. So now, you know, there's another meaning of the name Vasudeva. Okay, Krishna is called Vasudeva, means son of Vasudeva, Vasudeva. Okay, like we've got Srila Prabhupada saying that, you know, Saraswati Devi, not Saraswati Devi, it is Saraswati Devi. Means Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Thakur Prabhupada's disciple, becomes Saraswati Devi. So we are all Sarasvatas. Our Sampradaya, we are Gaudiya Vaishnavas, that's why, but in that we are Sarasvatas, technically speaking. So the meaning of Vasudeva is Vasu means one who possesses, super excellent devotional service. A Deva meaning what? It is Divyati, means one who manifests brilliantly. So Divyati, you know, Divyati. So one who possesses bhakti, which he manifests brilliantly, is Vasudeva. That is the meaning of Vasudeva. Please, this is very deep point, you know. So just think, listen to this. We can point later on. Stay with these thoughts. So one who brilliantly manifests his possession, Divyati, one who brilliantly possesses his possession, which is of super excellent wealth of pure devotional service, Vasu. That is Vasudeva. So one who brilliantly manifests his possession of super excellent wealth of pure devotional service is Vasudev. And Vasudev got Krishna after his so many children were killed. Are we prepared for it? And still he was waiting for his eighth child to be born. No ordinary people can do this. Defeat cannot be accepted by ordinary people. One's failure cannot be accepted by ordinary people. And ordinary people cannot come back and apologize for their shortcomings. I've seen it with many people. Those who are very, very magnanimous, I've seen that can accept their faults, even at very advanced age. I've seen it. My eyes are open seeing them. And they are not some big devotees, ordinary people, very advanced age. That's why it is said, Hari Kripa Tab Janiye Jab Dekhe Apna Dosh. I've seen it. It's very inspiring to me. It's extremely inspiring to me. Okay. So when are you ready, Krishnadas? If you can share the screen, the verse, thank you very much. So when Vasudev asked this question, some answers were given. And one of the answers is this, what we're discussing today. How to give up attachment to family, to money, to higher planets. Okay, please. This is the verse. If you can recite this verse, please. Repeat after me. Vitteshanam. Please repeat after me. Unmute yourselves. Repeat after me. Vitteshanam. Yagnadane. Gruherdara. Suteshanam. Atma. Lokeshanam Deva. Atma Lokeshanam Deva. Vibrate, vibrate. Kalena Vishruched Buddha. Grame Tyakteshanah Sarve. Yayurdhirastato vanam. Now see, I want first of all we should remove the fear of the words. Oh, what big words, big words. So just be with me. We'll break this down. This is a very beautiful verse. It's a very simplistic way things are mentioned here. A few minutes you'll understand this very easily. Now see, first word is Vitteshanam Yagnadane. Repeat after me. Vitteshanam Yagnadane. Gruherdara Suteshanam. Atma Lokeshanam Deva. कालेन विसृचेद बुधः
कालेन विश्रुतेन बुधः
ग्रामे त्यक्तैषणः सर्वे
ग्रामे सर्वे
ययुर्धीरास्तपोवनम्
ययुर्धीरास्तपोवनम्.
Very good. Krishnas, can you now share the next screen, please, which I sent you? You have to format that first? Okay, just tell me when your formatting is done. We will recite the verse in the meantime, okay? Okay. Sorry?
Hare Krishna. I'll have to stop the screen share.
Yeah, no problem. When you're ready, you can stop the screen share and then share the screen which I had sent you. You'll take a couple of minutes for that now?
Yeah, probably 5 minutes.
Okay, so we'll continue the recitation of this verse, okay?
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So let us recite this verse together. Viteshanam yagnadane
वित्तेषणां
yagnadane
यज्ञदाने
गृहेर्दारसुतेषणाम्
भेदादेशनाम्
आत्मलोकेषणां देव
लोकेशनां दैवे
कालेन विवृषेज बधः
कालेन वृष्टिः
Thank you, it's Buddha. Thank you very much. ग्रामे त्यक्तेषणः सर्वे
ग्रामे तक्तेषणार्वे
ययुर्धीरास्तपोवनम्
यूरधीरस्तपोवनम्
Very good. Let us try again. वित्तेषणां यज्ञदाने
वित्तेषणामयज्ञदाने
गृहेर्दारसुतेषणाम्
गृहेदारसुतेषणाम्
आत्मलोकेषणां देव
आत्मलोकेशनादैव
कालेन विसृजेद बुधः
कालेन विसृजेत् बुधः
कालेन विसृजेद बुधः
कालेन विसृजेत् बुधः
ग्रामे त्यक्तेषणाः सर्वे
ग्रामे यशनां
सर्वे
ययुर्धीरास्ततो वयं तपोवनम्
ययुर्धीरास्तपोवनम्.
Okay, so I think Krishnadas will be ready soon now. We will share the screen. When ready, Krishnadas? Okay, so it'll be ready now soon. Just clarifying some point. We're waiting for you, Krishna Das. Don't ask questions, just do it, please. Okay, so now what we have done is here, we have done this minus plus and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, just we can expand the screen a bit more and everything should be from top to bottom together with Krishna Das, thank you. Can you increase the font size, please? Increase the font size a little.
Increase the size.
Yes, please. Yeah, please. Little bit. Yep, yep. Bring it to the middle. Yep. Go a bit up now. Still up a little. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now everybody can read this now easily. Now recite the words again. Vitte shanam yagna dane. Please repeat after me.
Vitteshanam yajnadane
Gruherdara sute shanam.
Griteshanam
Atma lokeshanam deva.
Atmalokeshanam deva
Kalena vishruched buddha.
Kalena Vishruchedha
Grame tyakte shanah sarve.
Grame Yakteshanam
Yayurdhirastatpovanam. Okay. Now this words, now we are used to it now. All of us sung very nicely now. We are comfortable with this. Okay. Now let us see the meaning of what we've done is all the minus which I have written is the problem and plus is a solution. Okay. So you say first Vitteshanam is a problem and Yagna Daner is a solution. The second line, Dara Suteshanam is a problem and Gruhe is a solution. In the third stanza, Atma Lokeshanam Deva is a problem. Kalena Vishnuched Buddha is a solution. And the fourth point is all a solution. Grame Tyakte Shana Sarve Yayur Dhiras Tapovana. Okay? Is this point here? Right. Now let us see the first line. Repeat after me. Krishna, not synonyms. Krishna Das, don't know synonyms. Keep the same, please. Back where it was. Go a bit more up. I'll tell you when to move. Up, up. Still up a bit more. Not down, up. Yeah, okay. Now this is okay. Please don't change now. Thank you. So the first line is Vitte Shanam Yagna Dane. So what is the first line? First word is Vitte Shanam. So repeat after me, please. Say Vitte Shanam. This is the problem. Okay. So Vitta Shanam is made up of two words. First word is Vitta. It's still used in today's Indian vocabulary. Vitta meaning what? Finance. Vitta Mantri, finance minister. Is it not so? Vitta Mantri. Vitta means finance, money. Eshanam means the desire. Okay. So desire for money is a problem. Correct? Is the first problem? All understood this point now? Say now. Vitte Shanam. Repeat after me. So it's a problem. Money problem. Desire for money. Vitte Shanam. So what is the solution? Yagna Dane. So what is the solution they have given? Yagna and Dane. Yagna meaning sacrifice. Okay. And daner meaning giving charity. So if you are too miser attached to money, then you must perform yagnas and give charity. Simple. In our case, performing yagna is Sankirtan yagna. You don't have to do a big yagna, Om Swaha. We do everything in chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. Sincerely, more sincerely we chant, more we can see and hear Krishna in his sound, the more we are close to Krishna and detached from these material things of money. And daner means that which is close to you, you must give up. Don't ask me to give donation, Prabhuji. I cannot give donation to people. Yeah, I want to keep more money for myself. Yeah, but to solve that problem, the disease that we have, vitte shanam. Shanam means desire, vitte means money, desire for money. What is the solution? Tell me what is the solution? Yagna dane. Yeah, so performing sacrifice and giving donation. Easy? You got a solution now? First solution is done. So repeat after me now. Vitte shanam yagna dane.
Vitte shanam yajna dane.
So out of the three problems, we have solved one problem. Okay? We'll discuss that, but we'll solve one problem. Now second, the solution is given first. Gruher dara suteshanam. Repeat after me, please.
Grihe dara suteshanam.
So what is the problem here in the second line? Dara means wife. And Suta means children. Eshana means one who is desire for wife and children. One is attached to wife and children. What is the solution for it? Gruhe. Gruhe meaning what? Engagement in household affairs. So get married, man, and solve the problem. Once you will get married, you will say, no, I will not get married. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do not know about Mataji's. Mataji may be the same. Please excuse me. Don't demean you people. You are the same. Enough of it. Before marriage, I want to get married. After marriage, I don't want to get married. Thank you very much. Yeah. So the solution, Shastra says, to solve the problem, a desire for wife and children, get married. दूध का दूध पानी का पानी हो जाएगा. Yeah? All problem will come out. Man, I was happy alone, man. What was I doing? Enjoying myself, having nice daru, eating and going out and having disco and giving this and eating out and party. Now I have to give home. Why I came late? Why I came early? I have to take for the lunch and dinner, have house, have family. All problems starts. Yeah, correct now, Pitaji and Mataji. So solve the problem of desire for wife and children is what? What is it? Come on, all of you. What is it?
Get married.
Get married, have household life. Very good. Even ladies also want to have husband and children. Get married. You'll know once and for all problem solved. Look, it's so practical, is it not so? They don't tell you, no, you must control yourself and not have and then tapo karo. Well, who will do this in the Kali Yuga? Nobody will do this. You do it. Your father will do it. I'm not going to do it. So, maro. Yeah, go. Andha kupam. Black hole, black cow, maro. Dubo. Okay, go there. But sorry about this. I don't want to demean you. You will always say, your parents will say this, don't associate with Ambarisa Dasa. He's making you into all sannyasis, man. What is this? You don't know, you have to get married, have nice children, and then you'll feel like this. For now, you should not worry like this. You must have married, right? Correct, Sopan Prabhu? Now you must allow them to get married, no? We are thinking,
Yes,
we are
yes.
okay now. We have not done enough of it, no? They should now get married first. No, it's very good. Enjoy yourself. Get married, have children, have very good. Yeah, then you will know. Yeah, right. So let us sing the first two lines now. We got the solution. What is the problem in the first line in English language? What is the problem in first line?
The desire for money.
Desire for finance.
Money. How to solve it?
Do yajna.
And charity.
Chanting.
Yeah, by sacrifice and by giving donation. Donation, but don't forget donation. I don't worry about donation. Chanting, I'll do. Chanting, I happily do. Don't talk about donation. Money should be coming in, not going out. Yeah, right. Okay. Second, what is second problem?
Desire for wife and children.
Wife and children. How is it solved?
Get married.
Get married. Khao laddu. Forbidden fruit, eat it, and you'll understand what is going on. Right? Right. See, simple. It's so simple. Yeah. Now it's not. Now it's not. It's very happy. Yeah. No, it's not very complicated. So let us see now. First line. Let us see. What is the first line? Is desire for wealth, solution. Desire for family, solution. Let us see now. Vitteshanam yagna dane.
Vitteshanam
Gruher suteshanam. Yeah, Ishanam means desire. Yeah, same word is a common word. Okay, for both, right? So we are not even reading the synonyms. We are just discussing the synonyms. It's so simple. Okay. Now, third line. Atma lokeshanam deva. Kalena vishruched buddha. So what is the problem here? The problem here is first full line of the third. What is it called? It is saying that Atma lokeshanam deva. So here in this word, this line, so Atma means for one's own self, yeah, for oneself. Loka means loka planets, higher planets. Yeah? So for higher planets in the next life, for oneself, Eshanam means to desire. Same. Atma Loka Ishanam. It's called Atma Loka Ishanam. So desire for one's own self to go to the higher planets in the next life. This is the problem. And what is the solution? Third line is given there. The fourth line is Kalena Vishrujed Buddha. Please repeat. See, Kalena means what? What is the meaning of Kal? All of you know. Kal meaning?
Time.
Time. Exactly. Now, this requires a little intelligence. To not go to the higher planetary system requires a little intelligence. So bear with me. So here we are talking about Kalena, means the time element. Okay, Kalena means because of time. Vishrujed means one should renounce. Buddha means what? Buddha Bhava Samanvitaha. Buddha means what? Intelligence.
Knowledge, intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence. Yeah? So intelligently one has to see the working of time. And then only one can renounce going to higher planets. I don't want to go. We don't want to go to higher planets because we have heard to say, don't go to higher planets, go to Krishna Loka. Oh, yeah, I want to go to Krishna Loka. That is how we follow. But our conviction is not so strong. That's why we are not 100% there for Krishna consciousness. So here for people who are absolutely not under any training. So for them it is said that use intelligence and see the working of time. This is very intelligent. We'll discuss all these points. Okay. Right now we are skipping through the verse. Yeah. How the working of time is there. It's very intelligent. Only intelligent person can see the working of time. And then one can renounce, one can be detached. Now, does this solve the problem? So we got all the problems solved, right? Money, solving the problem, desire for money means what? You must have sacrifice and donations. Okay. Desire for wife and children. What is the solution? Get married. Problem solved. अपने आप समझ में आ जाएगा. You will know yourself. Okay. Third is, to go to higher planets requires bit of intelligence to see the time, working of time. Do this. So problem is solved? No. Problem is not solved. This will qualify us to do what? The fourth point. Let's come to the fourth point. They are all plus, they are all solutions. Say, grame tyakte shanah sarve.
Grame
Yayurdhiras tapovanam. Okay. Now see, grame tyakte shanah sarve. So this three we have found, problem and solution, qualifies us to implement in our life. We should do what? Grame means for the household life. Gram panchayat it's called. Gram means also village, a place of staying. Gram also is a village, is a home. So for the household life, tyakta ishana, again ishana has come, desire. Sarve means all. Tyakte means tyaktva deham punarjanma. See, same word. Tyaktva deham punarjanma means to give up, giving up. So, grame for household life, tyaktva and ishana. Tyakta means to give up, renounce. Who has renounced? Giving up. Eshana means the desires. Sarve, all. And the last line, Yayuhu dhiras tapovanam. Yayuhu means they went. Yayuhu means to go. They went. Dhiraha means what? Dhira muhyati. The sober person. Dhira person. Okay, the sober persons, they have gone, leaving the family, renouncing everything. Where tapovanam, tapa means what? To perform austerities. Vanam means where? Forest. This is the thing. Okay. So first problem of money, do charity and perform the sacrifice. Attachment to wife and family. Oh, I want wife. Oh, I want to have children. Yeah, get married. At least religiously get married. You will not go to prostitution. Okay, better. Get married, problem solved. And you yourself will know after some years. No, enough I have had. Good. Third thing is this. I want to go to higher planetary systems. How to go to higher planetary systems? How to solve it? Well, see the working of time very intelligently. It takes a bit of knowledge, intelligence to see the time. Because it's not permanent, it's temporary thing, you see, heavenly planets. Right. So now we have done these three things. Now you are very well qualified to follow the dhiras, those who are very sober people who have left their family and gone to the forest to perform austerity. You do that and you are sorted. Okay? See how nice it is? Is it not nice? You see, we want solutions like this. So if I give charity and performance yajna, will my desire for money will go away, Prabhuji? No. No. You must do that. It's a medicine. My wife and children desire, get married. And then I'm in trouble. Of course you're in trouble. To go to higher planetary system, what should I be doing? Oh, you think logically, intelligently about the moments of time. Then I will give up all these desires. No. Then you'll be qualified to go to the forest, giving up a family, and there perform austerities. And then when you achieve Krishna, all this will be gone. Is it not a good solution? No shortcuts, eh? We all came for shortcuts. So it is very good, man. I chant my rounds and give some money here, there. My desire for money is gone. Is it gone? You tell me. Is it gone so far? We started the conversation by saying that so many years we are doing our bhakti, we are still attached to money, to the family, and to go to higher planetary system. We started by saying this, and we said beginners program, Deepak ji, Anjali ji, and Sushi Matari. We said that this is a good idea, man. Why you are attached? Why should not we be attached? We are in the beginners program. We got a lot of time, no? And we are being given wrong medicine. You are not purified yourself. So what is the problem? Why are we not? Why are we still having these desires in our heart? Why? Anybody, please? What have we not done? See, we for money, desire for money, to solve it, you say perform yagnas and give charity. Are we doing that? We have done that. Yes, we have done that. Correct. Okay. For desire to have wife and children means to have sex. We have bona fide family, religious family. We have done that. We've done that. Desires have gone away, not gone. Why? Why they have not gone? Come on, what have we not done? This is not rocket science. What have we not done? Beginners program devotees, can you tell them what they have not done? What we have not done as seniors? That's why we are having all the attachments still. Reader? Nobody is thinking. But it is in front of you, man. What is the fourth line saying? We're studying this. What is the fourth saying? Fourth point.
Prabhuji, they have not renunciated everything and went to forest for doing austerity.
Yeah. So what have we not done?
Renunciation, Prabhuji.
And going to forest, we have not done. We are still attached to the family, attached to the money. We're very happy to say we discuss about what karma and all that, we should be detached. We discussed about this point last 2 weeks. Had a big argument, big discussion to say that earning money, whatever is in our destiny will come to us, correct? Why do we want to earn money? Then we concluded to say, no. Earning we must do. Krishna also says you must work. So we are working. We're very happy about that. Correct? We're all very happy about that point. Krishna also said you must do work. So we are working. So we are happy. But actually, it is given to you, man. What is destiny will come to you. Correct? We have not tested that. Going to the forest means to test that, dependent upon Krishna. Have we dependent upon Krishna? Are we? If you are not, then we may call ourselves senior devotees, acharyas, gurus, and whatever you want to call them. Unless we implement that fourth stage after understanding the first 3 points, we will not be able to understand, and these desires will still keep coming. Tell me, is it not practical, this verse? You understand this? Do you understand the words now completely?
Yeah.
Okay. Can somebody please explain to me in your own words, what does this verse say?
Hare Krishna.
Very good, Mother. Yes, please say.
Yes, we're just simply using the same words that the desire to earn money can be the solution to the desire for money is to do yagna and to do charity, which is the first line. The second line was that the desire for wife and children, Dara and Sutta, the desire for that is to get married. And then the third is to desire for higher planets or a better life in the next life is to with intelligence see how the time is working, and then we will be able to give up this desire. And then out of these three, with these three solutions, we will be equipped to implement the fourth, which is that this fourth line, Grame Tyakteshana, which means like you give up all the desires of house, as sober persons have done. They have given up the desires all for all household related things, and they have went to the forest for performing austerities. Prabhuji, you're on mute.
Yeah, to achieve these three things.
To achieve these three things.
That's
Okay.
what I said. No? Why haven't we achieved this, seniors? Because we have not done implemented the fourth stage. It's not that we're doing these things, you're achieving it. No, you're qualified to go to forest, and there you perform austerity. Very good, very good. Who else would like to say this? Very good. Thank you, Mother. Anybody else? Only one more.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Oh,
Thank
very
you.
good, very good. Yes, please, Mother. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, His Grace, Ambarisa Prabhuji, Her Grace, Purna Bhagna Mataji, Krishna
Jai Srila
Krishna
Gurudev ki
Prabhuji.
jai. Yes,
Thank you,
please.
Divyanshi Mataji. Yeah, what I understood is that if you have money problems or desire to money, you should do yagna, sacrifices, and do charity. If you desire to have wife and children, you should get married. So, and if you desire to go to higher planets, you should see the time, the working of time very intelligently with your intelligence. And after you have done these three things, you are qualified to renunciate your household work and go to the forest to do austerity and get attached to Krishna. So you're detached from all these things after that. Very good.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful. So this is the meaning when we say that detachment from things is not a solution. Because I may not eat like a big, double butter on my rotis and all those things. I eat rukha sugar roti, but I'm attached to the roti. So giving up is not detachment. Giving up is a qualification to control the senses so that we can do so. This last point is the point which people miss because they don't want to do this. We are very happy to say that, okay, we want to work, and after working, I have to perform my karma, and I have to maintain my family. Of course, you have to. So you're satisfied in a position. We don't want to change the position. Come what may, we do not want to change our position. I'm telling you, this is the problem. We are completely ignoring the fourth line. That's why nobody could answer the question. To solve all these three problems, you must go to the forest. And to achieve, nobody can go to the forest just like that. So to do that, one has to do this first 3 points. Yeah? We get this point now? Everybody understand these points? Anyone have any questions on this, please?
Prabhuji,
Hari bol.
like as far as I have understand, like we have to do certain things in order to understand their temporary nature and then eventually leave them. But the case is opposite with us. Like we do the things and we don't even realize what we are stuck into. Like we don't realize the temporary things, the effect of time, how we are getting old. Then the world is fighting ki we should not get old, we should get eternal. So we are not understanding, like the understanding is not there of the temporary things. That's why we are not able to get detached from it. We want to enjoy it.
Very correct. And we have to actually implement it by leaving everything and going away with that knowledge. So by these 3 points or 3 realizations, by giving charity, performing austerities, we realize this, that I have to give up my desire for money. See? Then you get used to it. We do not want to do that. We don't want to do charity, but you have to do it. You see? And then for desire to have sex, get married, you understand the meaning of it. You'll not want it afterwards. If not, then you are always going to have desire for sex. Then Atma Lokeshanam Deva. You want to go to higher planetary system after my death. I perform yagnas for it. But then you see by a working of time elements, using intelligence. It's not worth it. And when we are having that realization, then we get the qualification to say, now qualified to go to the forest and perform austerity. Not before that. Because before that, we don't have qualification, we don't have realizations. See, that is the problem. Very good. Very good.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for explaining this very nicely. But I was thinking, as you said, the first three things has to be done, and then we have the realization, and then we actually, go to the forest for the austerities. But I remember, I think Srila Prabhupada, I think he said that if you can give up, the grahast life, and if you can stay as a brahmachari, whole life, that is the best solution. So how's that? Means can they jump directly to the fourth stage? One who do not get married and all that.
Yeah, why not? It is the best thing. If you can remain Naistika Brahmachari, control yourself, then control the desire for sex, then you can straight go to the sannyas stage.
Mm-hmm.
That's not for everybody though.
Yes.
So that is the reason why we say, okay, then get married. You understand what is meaning of family life, and become after a certain point of time, after 50 years at least, you must be detached. Keep away. You see. But if you can remain brahmachari, celibate throughout your life, it is the best. Because sannyas life is also celibate life. These two life is celibate life, student life and sannyas life.
Yes, Prabhuji. Now, also, Prabhuji, here the fourth point means I think you have actually spoken on that point in the past as well, but just want to confirm because in the Kali Yuga they say the sannyas is not recommended. So when we say Tapovanam, this is not practical, means you're not really advised to go to the forest in the Kali
No, but
Yuga.
sannyas, we're not saying you must become sannyasi. We're saying go to forest, to perform austerity.
Do you have to actually go to the forest, or you can still be austere in the house as well? I don't know.
Yes, of course, you cannot go to forest now.
Yeah.
But again, we are so attached people that we are not prepared to implement this. How many of us can remain at home and still be completely detached from the family? Tell me how many. Easy to say, I will do that, and happy we go to sleep again. Attached. We still remain attached and go to sleep nicely, having nice, eating our food, and till the time where death will not want to leave. That's not how world is. That's how we should be living. And that is the reason why our chanting is still not pure. We are struggling here, there, because we're not prepared for his fourth point. This is not that simple words. Although we are laughingly doing things, these words, it's very, very interesting. Is it okay? Is the question answered?
Yes, Prabhuji. But the last point I was thinking, then what is the solution? And if you have to leave the house, then is there something what Srila Prabhupada did, live in a actually dham away from the family?
No. You can, the point is this, Prabhuji, you can choose whatever you want to do. You can say, okay, I'm now living to, people have left the families. You don't have to join an institution to leave the family, become sannyasis. People have done this. I remember. Okay, Siraj, can you stop the screen share for now? Thank you. So I remember the time when my father was retiring, at retirement age. At the time, I remember there was somebody who he retired from his job. He said, "Now I've done my duty with you people. Tomorrow I'm retiring. Day after tomorrow I'm leaving. Don't look for me. I'm going on my own." He's left. Okay, people have done that too. Now we do not know what is his background. What did he do? So what we are doing here, what Srila Prabhupada has given us is this, that I'm going to ask you one question. We are preparing our whole life for preparation of death. This verse is talking about answering Vasudev's question, Vasudev Maharaj's question, that how should one purify one's karma so one doesn't have to come back to birth again. Whole Bhagavatam has only one question answered in different ways. What should we do so that we purify our karma and we don't have to come back to birth again? Yeah. So that is answered here by the sages to say, if you're attached to family, do this, marriage. Attached to money and all those things, do charity, become austere, and perform yagnas. Going to the higher planets, use intelligence and time factor. Then you're qualified after doing that, because it takes time and effort to implement this. To implement it, you must go to forest. Now to implement it, you don't have to go to forest. That is the reason why we have got the whole system here. Prabhupada has made it here. So even the house can become a forest for you. So that's why we say you preach. So whole throughout your early life, when people just enjoy, we're saying you preach. So you take out your time from your schedule, think about other people, preach on Saturday evening or whatever time you have chosen. You're busy with family on these things. So that the transition is very easy for the last stage. If you're lucky to be alive to this stage, that okay, now I've done it enough. Now I'm going to focus upon my bhakti. And the wife, she's interested, she can join you, following you. If not interested, no problem, you can go. Not leave the, if you want to leave the family, leave the family. If you can't, no problem, stay in the family. But be detached. But be focused. Try to see Krishna in the name. Krishna and the name are non-different. Work very hard for it. That is the meaning of performing austerity and going to the forest. Not that just live, if we want to still say, okay, I will live in the family, but I will be detached and not be detached, it's up to us. Nobody's going to check us. You may call yourself to be sannyasi and Goswami, but nobody's going to give you authority. You call yourself authority, no problem. How much have we been detached is up to us. And how much are we attached to Krishna is up to us. You get the point, what I'm answering?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
So we have to be extremely serious. Now, the whole verse I will explain in a different way now. Okay? Please listen very carefully. Krishna, can you please share the screen again? Thank you very much. Okay, Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai. Please listen very carefully. Now, Vite Shanam Yagna Dane, the first line. Eshanam, the desire for money. To solve it, you must perform yagna and give donations. Okay, simple thing. Now you tell me one thing, those who are in the leaders Sangha, when you came to us, what did we teach you? Chant Hare Krishna Mahamudra, it's a Yuga Dharma. We said that to you? Just raise your hands if it is correct. Okay. And second thing, what we said to you, that okay, we are going to do festival of Krishna. We are going to cook and give food in charity, devotion charity. So cook and offer to charity. Have you done that? Raise your hands. Now, on your own, without knowledge, without guidance, would you have chanted sincerely? Maybe you would have heard some here, there, and chanted, no problem. Would you have done this charity of cooking and offering and giving to people? No, no. Tell me yes or no, please. If yes, you can have yes, it's fine. I cannot judge of anybody. I'm just telling you this.
No, Prabhuji.
No problem. Instead, we are going to temple to eat. And
Yeah, you still go to eat. You see, this is devotional service. You tell me, you're still going to temple for what? To eat. Here, what we are doing is you chant and you give donation of your money to give to people. You did not even realize this is happening, but it was done for you. You understand this point? And for the intermediate people and all devotees who are in Nagpur and all this yajna, so we say, wow, have you told you? Please do prasad distribution if you can, in your own ways. Have you told you guys to do that? Yeah, prasad distribution, have we told you guys? Just raise your hands. We have taught you the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and prasad distribution. Exactly the same thing. Is it not so? Now you know why we are doing this? To do what? So desire for money slowly gets reduced over a period of time. So that you are qualified for doing something else. Second thing, desire for sex life. Do we say you can become celibate? We said no problem. You can remain brahmachari. There is no question of brahmachari needs. Excuse me. Okay, women should get married. Don't get me wrong, please. I'm not sexist. This is the Shastra saying. Okay, but men and for women, if you would desire to have sex, get married religiously, beget children, perfectly all right. Your problem is solved. You will know yourself sometime. My God, what did I do? do? Or great, you enjoyed. No problem. Up to you. Whatever you want to do, you do. This you don't require us to teach you, but you require us to show you, man, we're suffering. Yes, that's right, Prabhuji. Otherwise, we didn't even realize we're suffering there also. We're enjoying there also, When kicks are given on our face, we still don't want to understand this, you see. Correct? We have done this to you. Raise your hands. Correct? So point number 2. Now point number 3. Desire for going to higher planetary system for super enjoyment. There. You solve it by see the working of time very intelligently. Now, how cleverly have we been taught to say, don't go to heavenly planets. It's temporary. You have to go back to Godhead. How cleverly Srila Prabhupada taught us this? That's why when we ask the question, who wants to go to higher planets? Nobody raised their hands. Even the beginners program devotees did not raise their hands. Although we may not realize so much how cleverly Srila Prabhupada has taught us in the book to say, don't go to heavenly planets. Otherwise, this heavenly planet is a very big problem. Because if you are interested in sex, heavenly planet is great. You are married also, and you've got maid servants also. All legally done. No problem. Because what is on the human platform, what is immoral, is not immoral in the higher platforms. Don't get confused by these few things. Similarly, to earn money, here you may earn a little bit of money. There it is huge money. And you will be wearing gold and diamonds. You say every day, night dress is full of diamonds. Wow. My day dress is full of diamonds. Yahoo! Great stuff. I want to go there. I want to go there, So this is how it is. And how cleverly it is said, don't go there. It's temporary, you fool rascal. Go back to Godhead. There's nothing you have. You don't wear anything over there. There's no diamond. Diamond is there. It's on the feet, Krishna's feet, diamond is rolling around. We're not interested in diamonds. Innumerable jewels and invaluable jewels and all. Krishna, we make for Krishna. If we find jewels, we make decoration for Krishna and Radharani. We don't make for us. Just see. This is Prabhupada's mercy. You see how clearly this is done. Now, what happens with this? The 4th point is up to us. That we understand this. And then we give up the attachment for this material world. So that's why we are qualified then, when all this is gone, to go back to Godhead. So this 4th point, going to 1, is up to us. at Vanaprastha stage, sannyas stage, or we don't want to go through all the stages. We are just by family, we are detached, we are sannyasis with it. Perfectly all right. Try to see Krishna and his names. Read the verses. Study them and scrutinize them like we're doing now. Absolute scrutiny, beautifully, practically seeing how things are, what we have done, what have been given to us. And I can tell you, all this we have been given to us, we didn't even realize it, did we? We thought, yeah, let's do some service, festival we'll do, give food. Chanting we do, yeah, probably बहुत problem hota hai, we can't chant, you know. My focus goes over here, that don't worry, goes here, that chant. Why? It's required, it's a prescribed religious duty, it's a yoga dharma, it is yoga, it is yagna. Okay, you see, that's right. So at every stage, we have been trained, we have been given this mercy. And that is why we get qualified to go to the fourth stage. Now, if you don't want to go to the fourth stage, and as Sanjay Prabhu correctly said, you go to temple even now to eat prasadam only, that's up to us. All is ruined. Then we suddenly will say, I don't understand anything. I cannot think about chanting. I cannot focus upon chanting. Of course you will not. Because you have not understood these three things have been given to you nicely without you understanding. In Kali Yuga, this is what Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj says. You do intelligent thinking. General people will not understand this. So you work hard. You digest this and practically implement it. And that is what we, sincere or insincere followers of Maharaj, are doing our best to do this. And still we get galis. People leave us, people follow us, people say, but they still listen to us quietly. That man was right, man, whatever it is. Spyingly, they will listen to our videos and our instructions, hiding behind the curtain. Whichever way, doesn't matter, it's okay. Because this is Shastra. Is it not so? Raise your hands. Whatever I have said to you, is it not true in your life, which is happening through Srila Prabhupada, through Guru Maharaj to us? Is it not so? Raise your hands. If it is not, don't raise your hands. I'm perfectly all right, you know. You see? So just see how much benefit we have been given without us even knowing this. Does it require, is it a foolish thinking or is it a super clever thinking? You tell me. And this is what we want all of you to do to others. Because they will not understand. You tell a common person to say, yeah, man, you must do yoga dharma, you must give donation, charity. I give donation, 2 rupees he gives and 5 rupees cigarette he will smoke. They not do it, they won't understand these things. It's not for Kali Yuga is very fallen. That is why we say, don't take association, give association. Remember we said, all this club band together. Because you take the association, you will also give 2 rupees in charity and 5 rupees cigarette, you will start to smoke. But if you give charity, you will say, no, don't worry, change your rounds, give donation. How you give donation? I said, give to people or you cook yourself. Take the full credit. It doesn't require someone to tell you. It's very common sense. We should do it ourselves. Is it not so? You cook. Now, whom do I give? Are man, go and give to people. In India, there are so many people you can give and give food. Prasadam. In the Western world, you don't give to people like that. You can give if you want to. You walk, there are people living on the streets. Here's food for you, vegetarian food. Thank you, mate. Here it's for you. What's stopping you? In this cold weather, hot meal on the plate. Wow. We don't have to give thousands of plates. One plate. What is stopping you? We are teaching you all these things. This proves we are not very clever. That's why we require some cleverness in our life. That is why we say, if you come to us, ordinary people will become extraordinary. And this is Prabhupada's mercy. And somehow or other, Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj instructed us in one. I've been discussing this with a devotee my last days, last instructions on Panvel. All this is very fresh in my mind now. Instead, say, "Hey, Guru," we are not Guru. We'll never be anybody's Guru. You find somebody Guru who will do it. But all these things have been given by us. This is the meaning of detachment. You understand this point? If you are attached, we say, "Man, I'm doing all these things. Why do you want? I'm my Guru." No, 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 no. We are not qualified. Never, ever do these things. If you are qualified, please do it. I'm not. But everything that is needed for performance of bhakti, to go back to Godhead, everything we do, we say, people should come on their own. It is our self-realization. This is the meaning of self-realization. And for this requires intelligence. Intelligence is according to one's own adhikar. Adhikar means what? One's karma. So back to our previous discussion of last 2 weeks, karma. Why do you need to work then? In this case, yes, Krishna says, that even if I do not work, always you win, so you must work. That's right. But Krishna also says that person for whom any gain comes on its own is very dear to me. Always remember this. That doesn't mean you should not work. I'm also working. I was in retirement. Kali Yuga has changed very differently. Very differently. How to come back from my retirement? I'm telling you, start my own business, start my business again. The world is very different today than what it was 5 years ago, 7 years ago. So I'm not saying that you should not. You can, please do it. If you can't, don't do it. But if we do not implement this, the principles of religion has to be followed in any circumstances. So working or not working is not relevant really. What is relevant is this. Is our desire for wealth, money is gone down or not? What is needed? That doesn't mean you should not look for it. Of course you should. Desire for sex life has gone down or not? Desire to go to heavenly places and enjoyment is reduced or not? That's how it is. Because it is unimaginably beautiful, unimaginably hot, whether you're a man or you're a woman. When the denizens of heavenly planets come to earth, men couldn't control themselves. They were fainting, seeing their beauty. And I'm just saying this because there are many Mataris here. There are much worse things they've done. Just seeing a beautiful woman. So please, an intelligent person, I'll finish my discussion by saying only one thing. Saying one thing, not only one thing, which I've said in the past. Intelligent person is a person who values what he has. It requires serious intelligence to understand what he has. That's what Guru Maharaj says, seeing someone else's palaces, you don't burn your hut. This is the meaning of it. So we should see what we have got rather than saying, oh, I don't have this. We don't value. We must value what we've got and grow from there. I'm telling you, you'll be very satisfied and blissful. Jai. Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Grantraj Srimad Bhāgavatam ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Okay, we'll just recite this verse again, all of us. Krishna, skip the verse again. Sorry. Please, all of us, repeat after me. Vitte Shanam Yagna Dane. Gruher Dara Suteshanam. Atma Lokeshanam Deva. Kalena Vishrujed Buddha.
Kalena Vishrujed Buddha
ग्रामे त्यक्ते क्षणाः सर्वे
सर्वे
ययुर्धीरास्तपोवनम्
युधिरास्तपोवनम्
Hare Krishna. Now, from this verse, we discussed many points today. That one point which you will implement in your life. I'm sorry, I don't want to put you into a spot on this. Implement in your life, maybe putting into a spot. But when I say what appeal to you, it becomes very watered down. This appeal to me, and then you forget about it, and then you eat prasada with your food, watch movie, and go to sleep. So I'm always finding ways to say, what will you carry? Oh, this is what I will carry, but you don't carry. You forget about it. You're back to square one. In next minute we're back to square one. Okay, we should be constantly thinking on these words and verses and points and all this. So how do I frame it? What is the one thing which, what do I say, you'll carry through your life, or what you liked, or what do I ask? Sorry, can help me please? What do I say? What will frame it in a way that is more effective, more
Make it a goal. And
make it a goal? Goal.
goal. Goal.
Puri baap re. New Year resolution. Okay. Yeah, make it a goal. Okay. It is then as good as to say that, well, it is as good to say that what is the, how would you implement in your life,
Yes.
It's the same thing, I don't like to force anybody, I don't like to force anybody. Everybody has a right of self-determination. Yeah. But I've got my boundaries. When you say Matajis, all Matajis, 1,000 faults are forgiven, provided you don't shout and scream. I always say this. You must remember. Remember only one point. Second one is very important. Don't take it for granted. So be humble, be very meek. You get special treatment for all the ladies. That does not mean if it goes into your head, you shout and discriminate and insult. That is not right. Okay. So what do we do? How should I frame this? What one point you took from this program? Again, it's a very common. Anyway, it's up to us. I'll just keep it very simple. What one point you took from this program? Whether you want to remember it or forget about it the next moment is up to you, your business. My job is done. I think that's a better way to do it. Right? Okay, Krishna, thank you very much. Just we're going to stop the screen share. Can all of you please tell me one point which whatever you took from this class? Right, that's better. Hare Krishna. We all free birds.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you very much for a nice, wonderful class. Thank you, Purnamata Devi Mataji. Thank you, Krishna Samarpan Das Prabhu. And the one point what I will definitely implement it in my life. I mean, I used to have a desire for money, but that has been definitely stopped before. But still, sometimes I feel that I should have. But after listening to this class, I will never ever desire for money. That's my I can say, yes. Hare Krishna, thank you.
But there's a big O, Prabhuji. There's no harm in having money, no harm in having luxury, but be detached is important.
Yep.
Okay?
Yes,
It's a big thing you said. I would just like to say as a servant, do not, in impulsively you may say this, but as a servant, I'm helping you, I'm serving you, not helping you, I'm serving you in saying that, yes, we take your vow, but keep it this way that no harm, whatever is yours should not be taken by somebody else. If it is yours and you want to give it away, that's fine. Second thing is this having desire for money is one thing. Parishit Maharaj, Yudhishthira Maharaj were richest people in the whole world. but they were detached. You can live in a big palace and be detached. So we accept your position from that point of view as a servant. Is that okay?
Yes.
Did I speak correctly to
Yes,
you?
sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, yes, yes. Thank you, Prabhuji. Yes, you are
I
right.
don't want
Yeah,
you to
yeah.
get. I don't want you to get caught up for this in the future. Otherwise, it'll become
No.
unnecessary
Oh,
mental
yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
So that's fine. You can have unlimited wealth, no problem. But be detached from it. You know, that's the
Thank you.
win.
Yes, I'll be
That's the
detached.
concept. Is this okay for you?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Srila Gurudev ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, and Her Grace Purna Pragya Devi Dasi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Smarpan Krishna Prabhu for very nice class, Prabhuji, and very very nice points and the approach that you took to study the verse, Prabhuji. That's very, very nice. Yes, Prabhuji, the fourth point I was thinking, because after following the steps and we're still struggling. Why? Because we, as you nicely explained, that we're not following. So yes, we can't go to Vana or a forest now because the situation is different. But that means that going to forest means that we are depending on Krishna. So the point I was thinking, yes, we are in this like grasta life, or one prastha, or towards one prastha, whatever situation we are. So main thing is to depend on Krishna and fully depend, not just for the sake of saying it, because we're not testing it, as you said, that we're not testing or we're not taking risks for Krishna. So that one thing I wanted to implement, or try to implement, that taking more risks for Krishna, or testing it, or depending on Krishna, probably. Yeah, the fourth point I try to implement, probably. Yes. Thank you.
Krishna Guruji. Guruji, there are many points. There are two main important points that I would like to let it have in me and work on it. First point is that you said that defeat cannot be accepted by ordinary people. Our own failure, we cannot accept it. So I feel in the same key, I should accept what all defects are in me, what all shortcomings are in me. And then the second point comes like, intelligent person is a person, he values what he has. And then work from where what he has and work from there to grow. So whatever association I have, whatever things I have, resources I have, I should value it more and grow from there. And that can only happen when I accept my own failure, I can see my own shortcomings, then I can grow from there. These two things I will try to work more upon.
Very nice. In the beginners program, very good point. Always remember this, you're a young man. If you know your shortcomings, you don't have to tell other people your shortcomings, but you should know. And when you know, you will grow from there. You will learn from there. I'm telling you this. Always remember this. Attitude, the altitude is determined by attitude. Always dependent upon attitude. Your altitude means by what you will reach materially or spiritually. Your altitude is always dependent upon your attitude. nothing else. Your frame of mind is the difference between the whole crowd of depressed people, all of us in the same problems, but you have a plan that others don't know. So you don't have to tell people, but accepting one's own shortcomings is very important. To grow from there. All the best. Hare Krishna.
Hello. Thank you. Yes, I'm shouting. I wish we have a job. Yeah, it's Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji for taking us and for arranging these classes. The most important point, what I was thinking about is the point that you said that we were talking about dance. And so you said that we would not have done any programs or anything if it was not instructed to us. Would not have our own intelligence to do this and also chant. We might have done something or other musically, but we would not have done all those things properly and structurally as we are instructed by our seniors. That was the point that I was thinking.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, His Grace Ambarisa Dasa, Her Grace Punapagya Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das Prabhuji for training us. My points are also quite similar to what Pradyum Prabhu said. That I was first I was thinking about how we've been told all these things in a very very early on, and right when we came through, and how Amrish Prabhuji was saying that nobody said that they desire to go to the higher planets, because Prabhupada and the philosophy that has laid out by our acharyas has really hammered this into our head that we don't want to go to the higher planets. And I was realizing it even more so because yesterday I had like a really, really long discussion with my parents on just this topic of like going to the higher planets and how what it means to them and how they interpret it in their own way. And even just today also I realized this point that even in general, people of going to the higher planets is such a big thing for them. It dictates everything in their lives. But because as Prabhuji said that when you come to Prabhupada, even ordinary people become extraordinary, just because of this point that such profound knowledge has been given to us so simply. And also the point that Prabhudeepa Prabhu also mentioned that even only an intelligent person can value what he really has. And it becomes such a big problem and such a big point of all of our desires, just to see around and like look at what everybody else has, as Maharaj also says, that we are looking at other people's palace, we should not burn our own huts. And it becomes a great point of being able to do that actually for me personally. So I think those 2 points are the ones that I'll be meditating on. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Even this point that coming to Prabhupada, ordinary persons become extraordinary. This is also spoken by Maharaj Gosai Maharaj. It's not by me. So Gurudev Ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, thank you Prabhuji for taking classes. Thank you Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you Purna Pragya Mataji for taking the class. One point that I will implement in my life, Prabhuji, is the last point that you mentioned, that seeing others' palaces don't burn your own heart. So how I took this point is that whatever I have in my life, whatever I possess, I have currently, and how I want to make it the best, it is in my own hand. It is not that I will going to see other person's possessions or other person's um, belonging and cry that I don't have ample in my life. It is whatever I have currently. in whatever standard it is. It's the best, and it's in my hand to make it more better, and not to be jealous, or not to be having like a bad feeling of other person's possessions, or other person's like belongings, and do the best in whatever I can do, like try to be better at my own pace. That's what um, I want to implement. Thank you.
Good. The beginner's level is very nice. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji, for such a nice class, and thank you, the devotees. Actually, I was thinking about this point that everyone mentioned before, that that intelligent people value what they have. It's actually very difficult for me to, like, I am a person who compares a lot. Like, I don't have this, or I want something more always. So I was thinking about that. I don't really value what I have. It is very difficult for me to value that. I was connecting this with the point that you said that you have money to like donate. They donate 2 rupees and smoke cigarette of 5 rupees. So like, it's not lack of resources that I'm not doing things what I really want to do. It's often like prioritizing. I'm not prioritizing things what I really want to do in my life, just comparing and spending things, resources I have. So I was thinking about that point, and I will really value, implement this point in my life, that I start valuing things what I already have, and not just comparing and want more thing. And that's what Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Very nice. Again, you're from beginners program. That's a good realization. May I just suggest one thing? And thank you very much for sharing what problems you have. It's very few people who can share. It requires very great will and big heart to do that. Now, ordinary people cannot do that. Can I just suggest one thing, if I may, please? That even if you feel that you should have more than what you have, if we value what we have, then you'll understand the gap is very less. If we do not value what we have, the gap becomes very big. So, for example, if I have a bicycle, and if I have a motorbike, for example, a scooter or a moped to drive, and I want to have a big Mercedes car. So if I think that, okay, I don't have anything, if I don't value what I've got, that's one way to look at it. I'm starting from zero. But if I say I have a moped, and the moped is taking me from A to B, but I want to be inside a car which is in hot condition or rainy condition, it's a bit hard for me to drive my moped. Okay, it may be only whatever 50,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees, and Mercedes is about some 1 crore rupees or something like that. 100 million, 100 million, 10 million rupees. So at least I've got this for now. Let me work from here to see what is the next step will I get. I'll get another small car, so I can save myself from the rain and heat and cold. I'll be in the car. Once I have that, I can think a bit more clearly and get another car, higher car. You see? So that's how you value when you add from what you have got. Okay. So it's a way to think at it, look at it. Just a thought. And for those who are very advanced, they say, don't worry, what is there Krishna will give us. But that's not for everyone. In the beginners level program, when you're very young, I would highly recommend to you, what do you think of this way to look at it, So be courageous. There is no harm in dreaming high, but always accept Krishna's plan. One way to accept Krishna's plan is to accept what he has given us in the first place. And then we can grow from there. If he wants to, he can help us grow. Even if we want to grow, we work hard for growing. And if we cannot grow from moped, suppose a moped, we just went to auto rickshaw, for example, moped, you go into a three-wheeler, we just covered your own three-wheeler. It's a progress still. But if you can't go more than this, don't be dissatisfied. That is what Krishna wanted. And I gave my best shot, and my service is for Krishna. When we see this, then Radharani sees, oh, this person is seeing Krishna's hand in her life. That's very nice. Radharani says. She will say, oh, this is very nice, very high quality thinking, Krishna. She will say, why don't you give him, why don't you give her this big Mercedes? What is the difficulty with you? She will speak like this to Krishna. But we don't want her to speak like this to Krishna. We say, no, no, no. You serve Krishna, I want to serve your servant. That is our mood. So this is how it is. You accept what you have got, grow from there, work hard, and leave the results to Krishna. If the results are favorable, well and good. Not favorable, doesn't matter. You worked hard, no? No problem. Be satisfied in whatever you have got. But don't give up fighting. I do this. I aim for the sky. But if it doesn't happen, doesn't matter. We tried, Ultimately, it's our karma. See, you get the point what I'm trying to say?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I hope so. I hope so. Not to worry. It's very nice. You have a very bright future in front of you. You don't worry. Just work very hard. And when you're working hard, you must act as if the results are in your hands. But when the hard work is done, when the results are yet to come, you say the results are in Krishna's hand. And be very satisfied with it, whatever the outcome is. Because only input, we have got the capacity, we have got the right for the input. Output, what is coming out, is up to Krishna. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Jai Hare Krishna. Shri Radha Devi.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Prabna Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Sampan Krishna Das Prabhuji for arranging these classes and training us.
You said
Thank
it,
you.
Mother. Thank you very much. You said it in the past. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank
Once
you,
only in the
Prabhuji.
class. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for
Yes,
wonderful.
it is very hard, it is very embarrassing for us. We do it so that in the future, all of you who are teaching, your students also should say this to you. Otherwise, people will not value what you do. We don't charge anything. We give a lot of knowledge with time. So it's just for this reason we accept it. Otherwise, we don't want to accept any of this glorification. Glorification is only to Guru Maharaj and to Krishna and to Guru Srila Prabhupada. Yes, we give it to them anyways. But thank you. Please continue. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for this wonderful eye-blowing class. Because I was thinking about these points since many weeks that I have to improve a lot of things, and I have noted down 5 pointers which I've learned from this one verse. The first thing is my attachment to family, which I need to make it more less and do my duty more, getting less attached with the family. The second thing is I should get married. I can't be brahmacharini, which I was not being convinced before. And third thing is I should be very grateful for the people I have, and also the instruction which I've been receiving from Hare Krishna WECAN, which is making my life, it's improving day by day. I'm realizing it a lot. And then fourth thing is Hari Kripa bas janiye jab dikhe apna dosh. I should understand what exactly my faults are. And I should be thinking a lot about this problem, that my weakness, my fault, and I should think about it. And my weakness uh, is not that I should be not looking into. I should work on that and make it my strength. And the fifth thing is the instruction which I'm receiving daily. I should be thinking about it, whatever is the Divyanshi Mataji also mentioned, Pradyum Prabhu also said, the words which we have mentioned, Amrish Prabhuji, that whatever we are receiving is if we have not received it from somewhere else, that we have not realized it before, that whatever we were doing it before is
is actually which has been mentioned in this verse, and it is the same instruction which Krishna is instructing. So I'm very much thankful and grateful, Prabhuji. And also the point about that we must value everything. That is what I'm realizing it. And I was asking this question to myself in the morning, that why should I attend class? What is the purpose behind attending the classes? Is it just that I need to attend the class only for the attendance, or it is that I have some fear that if I'll not attend the class, something bad will happen to me? Is it because of that? So all these questions, and then I woke up. I said it is not because of that. It is all because that some time I'm spending it for Krishna. And this was also happened to me when I was attending Krishna Prabhuji's class. And he also mentioned the same point, that whenever you are doing Kartal practice, it is not because you are practicing it for your own. It's just that it is also a devotional activity. It's a devotional service. It is also a bhakti. So all these pointers while attending these classes were coming to my mind, and thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you, His Grace Amrit Prabhuji, Hare Grace Page Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhu for organizing this program, and thank you very much for this very nice class. So yes, all the points, as devotees share their realizations, are very, very important. And thank you for actually making us aware. All those first 3 points, is already been implemented, in one way in the past, but we didn't realize it. So I remember actually, Amrish always encourages, to actually donate. Even actually, he more interested on actually getting people, other people to donate for the program, and not just money, but actually the groceries. So initially, I used to feel very uncomfortable asking for it, but we used to do it. But now I realize that it's both, actually win-win situation for one who is actually going to donate, and one who is actually making an effort, to get the donation. So thank you, Prabhuji, for that, all those engagements. Certainly I missed those things. But I was going through all these important points, and all the 3 points. The second point is easy, we already implemented it and realized it as well. So, but and the third thing, I think I heard many discussion on actually, the actually elevation to the higher planetary systems, and it's so true. Actually, Srila Prabhupada always discouraged that, that actually going there is going to actually create more difficulty. But I think we naturally get attracted, when we hear the descriptions. But we know that actually it is a trap that we may never able to get out. So that is also easy to implement, not to opt for it. And ultimately, the fourth point, actually that is the ultimate aim. But for me personally, I think I cannot really, implement right now. Maybe being completely detached from the family. But the first point, where actually, as Amrish explained, the yagna and actually the dana, the charity. So yes, certainly we can actually engage our resources, for the Krishna conscious purposes. We can do that. And actually, when we say yagna, actually the chanting. So yes, there's always a lot of work for me to be done to actually purify my own chanting. And when we say chanting, so as we say Sankirtan Mahayagna, actually, our program always, encourage everyone to actually study ourselves, all the books of Srila Prabhupada. So that is something, I really have to improve, because I do study, but actually I do not think myself that I give enough time, to actually to keep my progress. So that is one of my actually, a desire, that I have to actually improve and dedicate more time to study, and also the preaching, wherever there's opportunity to preach. So that is where actually I think, I have to focus, and ultimately actually valuing, as Amrish Bhu said, that one has to value what they got. So it's very, very important, even actually, I remember Amrish Prabhu shared this Maharaja's instruction, one has to be satisfied with what they have. So initially, I think after that instruction, I heard, I thought about it many times, and it did help, with actually our material actually desires. It certainly helped me to actually curb down, actually running behind things or running behind money, and try to always have time for a devotional service. But even that is just material, but even in the spiritual, actually progress, I think I have to realize that what we have and how we can able to use to our own progress. So thank you, Prabhuji, for wonderful class and actually helping us think on these important points.
Yeah, sure, Gurudev ki jai. Just the first point which you stated, that the fourth point, you are too young to have this detachment from the family. That is correct. But every day you must retire. That is the instruction of Maharaj. It correlates to this. So at least half an hour you can be detached. You don't have to be detached the whole life. Who's asking you to be detached the whole life? Half an hour detached, just 1 hour. That detachment is where you sit with Bhagavatam every day, study and preach. That daily detachment, retirement should be there. Because you are not in the beginners program, rather you are young so much, So it's a little different case. So for you it is the same, but Maharaj says, be detached every day. Every day we must detach. Every day we must retire. This is the meaning of it. So all these three implementation, three knowledge that we have got, we must implement it every day for 1 hour at least. That is a point. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Just think over it if you think it is appropriate.
Yes, Prabhuji, yes. I think the fourth point I mean from the complete detachment,
That is not possible to be detachment. If you can stay away from family, it's good. If you're staying with the family, you cannot be. And that is the idea. Let the family come to you asking for questions. A time will come when they come to you, what do we do? Otherwise, you just mind your business. Don't poke your nose. Today's world is such, financially, materially, that you cannot either stay in a different home or stay in a forest. Both ways is not possible for you. Because even the health is gone deteriorated after the COVID situation, totally bad. Or even the materially things are very different. So you'll be forced to stay with the family only. But after a certain age, I do not know what that age could be, we should mind our own business. You will sleep with the same bed, stay in the same house, but your time should be different. Waking up time, sleeping time, eating time, chanting time. Your own business. Don't disturb others. Don't poke your nose in other people's business. When they ask you a question, they say, what do we do? This is what you do. I'm telling you, day is going to come. And even that day is not too far away where, in between we had the children would work separately, earn separately, and live separately. That's how it had happened in our lifetime, right? That also has gone. Very quickly it will go away. Very soon now. A family which has got resources to come together, pooling resources and staying together, will be able to survive and perform devotional service. If a child wants to stay separately, buy their own house or rent their own house, renting itself is so costly, man. Buying itself is so costly. You may think it is easy. It's not. Very difficult. So if they come together and stay together, this is what Prabhupada would say. It has remained in my heart very, very much, that you should be doing such business. Prabhupada would say that the father is also helping, the mother is also helping, the wife is also helping. You are doing the same thing, children are also helping. Everybody is doing the same thing, in a business. It was like farming and all that for other things, and with it, but goes, but your other business. I feel the time has come for that because the skill levels will require is very different now than the skills that was needed before. The outdated of skills which separated our parents from us is very different now. I hope I'm wrong, but there is no harm if a family can stay together for a long period of time and still be detached. Because if the children want to stay separately, buy their own house, they again will have to start from scratch. than what they've got. They don't value what they've got. So even if you've got one house, there is a good house to start with. Otherwise, to buy another house is another big problem, big headache, big loans, a big rent, or whatever it is. So retire early, and we should be leading by example that we do not unnecessarily interfere in our children's businesses. You see, the wife always has. Maharaj will always say this: your wife will always find a way to fit in. She cooks, takes care of the children and all that thing, grandchildren. You are not cooking, neither you take care of grandchildren. You are a pain, Maharaj would say, you have to be taken care of. So at least don't say I require my tea and my coffee. Don't do all those things. Just chant in your rounds quietly in one corner. You'll be happy. And your wealth is there supporting everybody, Just 2 cents worth if it makes sense. In the future, it's not now, it's for the future. I was thinking. I just put this point out, Things is very different. The world is very different now. Yeah. You may disagree, which you have got right to. I appreciate that you may disagree. It's just my viewpoint on the circumstances, what I see the world as, What's coming to. Very different world. Hare Krishna. Shiva Gurudev ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Is it okay if I also speak because I joined very late?
Up to you, bro. We discussed many points, so it's up to you. It's your experience.
Thank you, dear devotees. And thank you, His Grace Ambrish Prabhu, our Grace Purnipamna Devi Dasi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das Prabhu. That's a long name, Prabhu. Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das. Nice name. Thank you for the opportunity, Prabhu, for letting me speak because I joined late. So I heard all those things before also. Your attitude decides your altitude. Yeah, your attitude decides your altitude. But what's your attitude? That's also a problem. The second is you said that because before this I was doing some classes with other people, and that's where I was referring Prabhupada's verses, Praman. So people think that I'm very knowledgeable. I said, no, the power is from Prabhupada and it's come from the succession. So that's true. And third is about the practical side of all these big philosophies which we learn. So when Hare Krishna is a lifestyle, I think Hare Krishna WECAN is a lifestyle now. Because we are so different from other people. I don't know if all of you have experienced or not, but I experience this all the time. And so Hare Krishna WECAN is a different lifestyle. And it's not only about bhakti. It's not only about reading some books. It's much deeper. It's much serious. And there's so many things. Ambrish Prabhu puts its heart, energy, everything into all those things. And that's what me keep going. That's what me keep going. So you all are getting started on your spiritual journey. It's a long way to go, but we never know how far somebody has gone, how much realized they are. So I'm very what do you call it? Not satisfied. Whatever relation I've heard from the devotees, that's very nice. So thank you for sharing the relation and taking advantage of these wonderful classes, because even in the parents discussion, we told them, have you seen this kind of discussion? And all of them said no. So that's uniqueness you must take advantage of. And I think you all are taking off. Thank you, Ambrish Prabhu, for putting your heart into this. Hare Krishna.
All glory to Shiva Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for your very nice class. Thank you, Mataji, for engaging us. Thank you, Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das, Prabhuji. Thank you, all the devotees, for your very nice realization. From today, there were so many points that all the devotees have also shared. The one point really I like that the detachment, which is this is actually not possible naturally. Like we detach with our family, we keep our self detached and like attached to Krishna. But I realized that if we are as a family, the whole family is attached, serving, engaging, like in the service of Krishna. If we keep ourselves engaged in the service of Krishna, there is no need of detachment from the family. It is the best way Prabhupada told us that you have such a uh, good, routine to follow, to which keep all of us engaged in the engaging, serving Krishna. And the other thing is that when you say that um, intelligent person, uh, they are satisfied whatever situation they are in, but then it make me feel like think about that how fool we are that we are never satisfied um, until unless we are engaged in a very deep Hare Krishna chanting. Our brain is always, I think this is the age as well, that our mind is always keep on overthinking of so many other things which drags you down. And it's very important for us after so long period of time that we have to work intelligently even while following the bhakti. So these 2 points really helped me, will help me, Prabhuji, in the future, that I make sure that we all together engage in the devotional service of Krishna, so we don't need to detach ourselves from our family because we are all on the same path. And second thing, that we should be very satisfied whatever we have, shouldn't burn our hearts while seeing others' palaces. So that's 2 points is very important and for the growth of our devotional service. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So looks like we are done now. Thank you very much for everyone for your inspiring realizations and your encouragement. This is all for my benefit, So now that we have discussed this, I was thinking I must conclude this by this point only. And next week we'll come back. But I was thinking now that as we've all are thinking about these points, that how one detachment from, if one is um, uh, uh, desire for money is given up by sacrifice and by donation, yajna and donation. Desire for family life, sex life is by getting married. Get married, finish it off. Desire to go to heavenly planets is by intelligently thinking of the working of time. Then we are qualified to go to the forest and perform austerity and detachment, the service of Krishna. You understood it very nicely. How would this be? Because I'm thinking this is not for ordinary people to even think these points, to give a class like this and for people to listen to this class. So all of you are better than Shudra class, you are Brahmana class to that level, because not everybody can understand these things so easily. So if we consider ourselves to be a little bit intelligent, then we have got 3 debts to be paid. I was thinking that I must talk about those points too. Because with every intelligent actions, there are debts to be paid. Don't think it comes to just like that. So even the spiritual intelligence, there are certain debts to be paid. I think before we can come to our regular classes, we must have one more class next week. We'll be discussing the 3 debts to be paid by the higher classes of people, means those who are intelligent classes. Shudras who are not interested in these things, who are unaware, they are not part of these points, they just born and death just like that, But if you're trying to solve it, then let us do this. Is it okay? I think it's a good idea to listen now. Now that we have got this knowledge, so we have become Brahmanas now, like it or not, thinking like this. So now there are 3 dates. So we must liquidate those debts before we die. It's better we know, just like we know now that how it is needed. Is this a good idea? I think it's a good idea. My service will be complete. Otherwise, I'll have incomplete service. I'm giving you only half, making you feel, oh, I'm very clever now. You've got debts to be done for this, mind. Every obligation. Material world, according to the eyes of Vedas, is very different. Very different. Earning money by itself is not very intelligent. It's needed. It's becoming more and more clever. Okay. So now, I think with this, we must conclude today's discussion. Thank you very much. And any questions before? Any questions anyone has got before we can finish today now? I'll wait for 10 seconds and then we'll conclude today's class.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the very nice class, and thank you for everyone for sharing their realizations. Because I remember I would also ask you questions on similar points. So I'm just wondering if we could quickly bring that to light. So say, if you're like an ambitious person and, you want to start your own venture, start your own business or work in a partnership or do something to, get wealth. Ultimately, your aim is to get money. How do you then apply this verse for that if you are by nature an ambitious person and you want to do certain things?
Thank you for your questions, Krishna Das, Krishna Sharp and Krishna Guru. So if your goal is to earn money and you want to become devotee, then this two becomes contradictory. Then you have to work contradictory hard to circumvent it. This is a fact. So Prabhupada did not speak about these two things. Okay. But if you want to follow Yukta Vairagya in its true sense, then you will have to work very hard. And what I mean to say work very hard is this. This is according to my limited understanding. Every point, every philosophical instructions Krishna is giving in the Bhagavad Gita, we have to implement it. Like he says that one who thinks that whatever gains comes of its own accord, doesn't strive hard for it, is very dear to me. Now this is a contradictory to our saying we want to work hard to get money. So the whole thing would start because you're a very young age. And if you decided you don't want to remain a brahmachari, then it's a choice you have made. So in that case, we have to work very hard to see what is in our control. Same thing I was informing Anjali Mataji, that her age is such, that action is dependent upon us. The outcome is not dependent upon us. So when we perform, we should be completely satisfied in the input that is going in. It's the first thing. Second thing is this. This is my personal philosophy I had adopted, and I'm still adopting. If your material work increases, your spiritual work should increase double of that. So if you, as I said, if you are not interested in spiritual things, then you are just karmi, working hard to earn money, enjoy, no problem. You can live life that, come back to life again, according to your karma. But if you want to become a devotee, and if you're still attached to money, earning money, so till such time you're attached to money, a time will come when you'll be detached. I can tell you that. Right now your age is different. Okay? So to help you achieve that, hopefully you'll have that kind of family with you to support you. But to achieve that, it's very important that A, your spiritual activity should be double that of material activities. And you must implement all the principles of what has been taught by in Bhagavad Gita. Understanding clearly that I'm not implementing this, but the principles are there. And examples are there in the form of Parikshit, in form of Yudhishthir Maharaj and Arjuna. Arjuna was, Parikshit Maharaj, he did Yadasya Yagna, okay, all the riches, but his aim was to glorify Krishna. That was his aim. So you have to work hard towards that point to say, how am I going to glorify Krishna in this? And that's why you can get support from us, guidance from us, and your hard work would be needed. I can tell you one thing, material world is a slippery slope. Desire to earn money, be successful is very naturally coming. Desire for spiritual gain requires good association. So don't let go the association and satisfy your material life also and spiritual life too. Hopefully with all the blessings of all the acharyas, Guru Maharaj, Krishna acharyas, to everybody, not only you, I think everybody you speak to on everyone's behalf. The same thing you must apply. So that is the reason why these two things you must do. Understanding that, okay, I'm not doing it, so what are the principles I'm going to implement? And second thing is this, somehow or other, forcing yourself, spiritual things should be double. Read a bit more, chant a bit more sincerely, making sure it's done first, then the spiritual things. And the material things, excuse me. That you do, and as over a period of time, Krishna in the heart will cleanse this. But in the material world, it is very difficult to preach. Everybody is looking at money. And nowadays, when you see that spiritual organizations and temples are money-making businesses, because their business and their work is the same thing. Here, our job is different, and we are doing spiritual things differently. You understand this? But for them, it's the same thing. Here's my deity, give them money, hey, job done. At the end of the day, they're making money. You see? They promote their deities and make money. They promote festival and make money. You see? So what they do and earn money is the same thing. Process. Our things are different. That is a challenge. And the challenge has to happen for our purity. Okay? Did I answer the question, kind sir?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Others may have different answers. They will dispute what I'm saying. This to my limited understanding and capacity. Hare Krishna. Because we do not discourage anybody from anything. They can do what they want to do. When you feel yourself, we encourage you for that. That's the point. Yeah. Okay. Great stuff.
I just thought it was it's very practical, like knowledge, you know.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because even like I was also thinking that, you know, say you can compare someone who's, say, born into a life of privilege or born into a life of wealth. You know, for them it may be much easier to say, oh, okay, you know, whatever I have, I'll be detached from it. From in a more like in a not in a very philosophical sense, but just, you know, their mindset. Whereas if someone's, you know, made their way to wealth from nothing, then for them it's, you know, for them there's a lot more attachment. Again, assumption, I'm assuming, but I'm just saying, like, for argument's sake. So it's very practical, you know, philosophy, and a practical like discussion, I think, for, you know, a wide range of people. So thank you, Buddy.
Quite true, quite true. But age is such, as the age will change, so will the thinking change. I'm quite sure about this. It's very good though. All the best. All the best. Bhakti is first. It applies to everyone. I'm sure you asked on behalf of a lot of people. The things are very different now. Very different. Okay, I'll wait for 10 more seconds. Anyone else wants to say anything before we conclude? Okay, Hare Krishna. All right, so we conclude today's discussion. Hold on one minute, please. Okay, Hare Krishna. So whose turn is it to sing? Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, it's my turn Prabhuji.
Oh, Hare Krishna Madhav ji, कैसे हैं जी आप जी?
मैं ठीक हूँ Prabhuji.
Do you play PUBG?
नहीं Prabhuji.
हाँ, no, never play PUBG. ठीक है ना जी? You don't know what is PUBG. I just read somewhere randomly. ठीक है जी? चले जी. Sing very nicely जी, and come on the screen. That both of you, father and son, should come together in the screen. Don't keep it alone. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. अच्छी तरह से गाना एक्शन के साथ and will follow you. ठीक है? चलो. 1, 2, 3, start.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
We have learned some real good stuff.
We have learned some real good stuff.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
And today for you we will sing.
And today for you we will sing.
If our room is clean,
If our room is clean,
then our mind is clean.
then our mind is clean.
If our mind is clean,
If our mind is clean,
then
we can do it.
then we can do anything.
We can do anything.
If our room is dirty,
If our room is dirty,
then so are we.
then so are we.
And if we are dirty,
We are dirty.
we're not happy.
We are not happy.
Wasting time
Wasting time
is the greatest crime.
is the greatest crime.
Because wasted time
Because wasted time
means a wasted mind.
means a wasted mind.
So best is your time
So best use your time
when you're in your prime.
when you are in your prime.
And your whole life
And your whole life
will be sublime.
will be sublime.
If your wealth is gone,
If your wealth is gone,
then there's nothing wrong.
then there is nothing wrong.
But if your health is gone,
But if your health is gone,
then that's a different song.
that's a different song.
But if your character dies,
If your characters die,
then the world will cry.
then the world will cry.
Only saintly behavior,
On saintly behavior,
that's humanity's thrive.
does humanity thrive.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
We must always remember Krishna.
We must always remember Krishna.
And never forget him too.
And never forget him too.
But how are we to practice this with so many things to do?
But how are we to practice this with so many things to do?
And that is the greatest question.
That is the greatest question.
And here is the greatest clue.
And here is the greatest clue.
You must learn to work so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
You must learn to work so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
So listen very closely.
So listen very closely.
And make your thinking sharp.
And make your thinking sharp.
Let's learn how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
Let's learn how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
If something's due tomorrow,
if something's due tomorrow,
finish it today.
Finish it today.
Whatever's due today,
Whatever's due today,
do it now, don't delay.
do it now, don't delay.
Your friends might be lazy,
Your friends might be lazy,
or doing bad things,
or doing bad things,
but you think again,
but you think again,
don't follow them,
don't follow them,
and you'll win in the end.
and you will win in the end.
Whatever work we're given,
Whatever work we are given,
we do our very best.
we do our very best.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you'll see Krishna every day.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you'll see Krishna every day.
When our time is up, he'll take us up above. We'll sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
When our time is up, he'll take us up above. We sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his fame. It's the only way this world will ever be concerned.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his fame. It's the only way this world will ever become sane.
Now please ask this greatest question.
Now please ask this greatest question.
And find this greatest clue.
And find this greatest clue.
You can only remember Krishna.
You can only remember Krishna.
If Krishna remembers you.
If Krishna remembers you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai.
Jai His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj Shila Gurudev ki Jai. Jagat Guru Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Shri Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki Jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vastaya Bhutale Shrimati Mahavishnu Goswami Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vastaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Namo Saraswati Devi Gaurani Prasayana Nivisheshu Nari Prasayati Sadhane. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So Krishna willing, we'll see you next week. Same place, same time. Till then, chant Hare Krishna and you all be happy. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you so
Hare.
much.
Hare Ram.
Thank you.
Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram.